Oh, you're going to ask me? Oh, good. Thank you. I appreciate it. You got my back. All right. And then I will find the share thingamabobber. This always happens after I do this. Let's see here. Okay. So I will share my screen and then we can check it out. And if you have comments or whatever throughout, just feel free to pipe in because I think it's more fun that way. Let's see, present. And here we go. Okay. So we're going to be very social media savvy by the end of this part 2. Although I feel like you already are. So this is just kind of a reminder of that, the things we're already doing. But okay, so becoming social media savvy. This is just some ideas on building your confidence and strategies when you're posting online and learning how to create content if you would like to create your own things. That's kind of fun. Building a simple social media plan that helps with your business goals is important. Figuring out what types of content connects best with your audience. So what was it that I posted? Oh, okay. So I posted the other day this thing about like backpacks and back to school. And it was so fascinating. Like, which one would you pick for back to school? And I found out that a lot of the people in my group that are participating were like, well, we didn't have backpacks. We just held everything. And they were calling themselves old. And I was like, oh no. No, I didn't mean to bring that out, but it was kind of interesting. It's like, oh man, that's rough. So
That's
anyway,
true.
yeah. Did you have a backpack, Karen?
No, we carried everything. And
Wow.
yeah, yep.
I, it totally makes sense now whenever you watch a movie and they're like, oh, we got somebody holding your books. It's like, oh, I get it.
We didn't have backpacks either.
Okay.
No.
It's a new thing ish. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So anyway, it's kind of interesting. You can post something and find out what's kind of fascinating in your group and maybe even find the age of the people in the group. Not always, but just the ones that are participating. I learn a lot. So let's see here. Tips for creating beautiful, engaging content using just your phone, which is handy for those of us that like to use the phone. Simple ideas. And then there'll be 5 practical ways to start selling on social while staying true to yourself. So I think that's kind of nice. Okay, so gotta move us over, otherwise I can't see what this says. Okay, goodness. Okay, plan before you post, which is always kind of a great idea. Sometimes I'll just go willy-nilly and put something up there. But I kind of like now having a plan of some sort. At least I try to just do at least 2 posts a day, one in the morning that's like an engaging post, and then one in the afternoon that's like about a product or something like that. Just to kind of keep up with my group and anybody who's maybe following. So I guess here's some steps that they have so that you can kind of create that plan. So you want to set your goals. Are you looking for customers? Are you trying to grow your team? Because if you're trying to do those things, you're going to want to make sure that you're having posts that are going to help grow your team or give examples of why you might want to join my team or, the flexibility you have. And then decide which platform is your favorite, where you're most comfortable. Pick some topics. And honestly, anytime I see a personal story from somebody, I feel like I can relate more and more to that than just like a regular picture. So if I can do that more often, or even just, have whatever the post is, but then also add my picture to it, I feel like it just makes it come alive a little bit more. So create your own content. Use real photos, captions that feel like you. If it doesn't feel like you can switch out the wording or just don't even use it. And then be yourself. I think that's great because when you're authentic, that's going to build that trust. And then I see this happening so often with with all of you. You're so good at engaging with anyone who comments in your groups. I think that's great because have you ever like gone on someone's Facebook group or something, or in a party, and you comment and maybe you comment several times and you never hear anything, and you kind of feel like, oh, well, maybe nobody's listening. It does, even just a thumbs up or something is nice. Oh, here comes Georgie. Wow. She just drove back from Mississippi today. I'm impressed. Hi, Georgie. Welcome. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
I'm
Hello.
surprised you're still awake.
Yeah, well, I haven't been home that long, but I'm here.
Oh, I'm glad you're home safe. That's good. Okay.
Can I interject something about being authentic?
Yes, that
Being
would be
yourself.
great.
When
Uh-huh.
I first started,
Mhm.
my very first, it was my launch party.
Yes.
And someone commented, that is just not your style. Because Melanie did my launch party. And
Oh,
sorry.
okay. That's okay.
And that was her style.
Sure.
But
Okay.
someone commented that it just doesn't seem like you. And
Oh,
like
yes.
saying things like boss babe, and
Uh-huh.
that's not something I would normally say.
Right.
So anyway, it's great for whoever wants to use it, but that's just not me.
Sure.
And so I try to find ways to make it more like me when
Sure.
even if I copy someone else's post, I'll try to reword it some.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. And did you do the posting in the party, or did Melanie do it for you?
Melanie did.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you had or not. So, but yeah, that's a good point, because I noticed after I started, I didn't really like the term boss babe for myself necessarily, but others might have, or it's just kind of one of those lingos you get whenever you start. So that's good.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of tailor it to what's going to work best for you.
Yeah. Okay,
Good.
that's all.
Oh no, that's great. I'm glad you shared that. That makes all the difference. So, okay,
Thanks.
great. Mm-hmm.
You-
What's that?
Be you.
Yes, be yourself. That's right. That's who we want to see anyway.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so here are some tips for capturing great, I think it says content. I've got all our names here. And okay, yes. And just some basics and things you can do. You don't have to be fancy either. It's actually nice if you're not fancy. Just use that natural light when you can, and find a quiet place. Now, if you can't find a quiet place, that's okay too, because I found sometimes my kids just coming in, or whatever sounds coming in, people can relate. They're like, oh yeah, my husband comes in and chatters at me while I'm trying to do live or whatever. So it's just real life, and it's good. So you want to keep your camera at eye level, which is a great idea. There's a gal from Paper Pie that sent me a video the other day, just randomly. I don't even really know her. And I don't think she realized that she probably shouldn't have had on such a short skirt. And so I gave her the tip. I don't think she'd posted it yet. Like, just go a little bit higher and then you'll be fine. Because, we want to portray ourselves in the best image, and especially if you're selling books, like
Yeah.
that's what we want to sell. So look for a flattering angle. Sometimes I'll even put my camera up a little higher, because then there's no like double chin, you know what works best for you. So, but really don't overthink it. People love the real, not perfect. I used to think it had to be perfect, and actually it's better if it's not, believe it or not. So who would have known? So yeah, some ideas to try a get ready with me video. Many of you I think everybody I've seen do something like that, or give an example or something. Those are just fun to watch. I don't know what it is, but it's just kind of fun to watch and see, okay, what are people really doing when they get ready? Oh, here's Anne. Yay. Awesome. You could even show a skincare routine in your bathroom mirror. I've done some skincare routines where I'm not, I'm not saying anything because the bathroom was right next to the kids' room and I didn't want to like wake them up. So it was like a silent skincare routine. And that was kind of interesting. You know, you just kind of go with what works. Okay, they've got a flat lay of your favorite MK products. Do you know what they mean by flat lay? Have you heard that term?
No.
I think it's where you just take like whatever products you have and lay them down flat and then take a picture from like above, like the bird's eye view.
Oh,
I believe that's what it is, like as if you were Mary Kay taking fancy pictures of the products. I want to say it's like you just take it, but you put it flat on your counter, take a picture of it. I think that's what it is. I may have to look into that unless somebody else has more insight into the flat lay of your favorite product. Oh, and this is fun. I do love watching this too. Like, watch me either unbox something or put together an order for a customer. And I don't know how to do time lapse, but those of you that are into that and can do the fancy stuff, it's just kind of fun to watch. So, some ideas. All right, let's see what else. Come on, work with me here. Okay. Okay, so now we've got, whoa. Okay, social selling done right. So social media can absolutely help you sell when done with heart and strategy. You're not just selling products, you're building relationships, which is true. So whenever you're putting something on your social media areas, you want to make sure to lead with value, not just like tell them about something random, but give them a tip or a way that they can use a product in more than one way, that kind of thing. Educating them is always nice. You might even educate yourself while you're learning about those products. Be consistent. So even just if you're not doing a lot, but you're showing up each day or every couple of days to say something or wish someone a happy birthday even, I think that's a great way to show that you're there and you're seeing your people. You can rotate personal information. It doesn't have to just be Mary Kay. Whoops, where'd I go?
Where'd you go?
Sorry. Lost my little headphoney things. Okay. Can you hear me now?
yes.
Okay, good. So yeah, sometimes it's fun to switch up, like if you're on a vacation or something like that, or everybody tell me what's your favorite coffee or things like that. Just getting ideas that are not related. Kind of makes it interesting. And then one thing that's awesome is if you can put your website in the website link in the comments. I think Facebook wants us to do that now more in the comments than in the actual post itself, because then it's not so likely to be taken out or deleted. So someone mentioned to me, if you put it in the comments, it should be okay. And then that way your customers aren't having to hunt and try to figure out, okay, where's your website? So, and then follow up if someone sends you a direct message, of course, follow up with them. So,
I'm sorry, Leah, can you repeat the personal website thing?
yeah.
You said something about putting in the comments, but why was that?
Okay, so there's a lady that I have doing a lot of, she helps me with like getting emails and different things sent out that often have different links. And she also uses Facebook a lot. And she's mentioned that the personal website link, if you put it in the comments of the post that you do, instead of like right up there in the post itself with the picture and stuff there, that it's more likely to not get flagged by Facebook.
Oh,
And
got
so
it.
for whatever reason, Facebook's going towards the put it down in the comments and it should be fine. So don't know
Great.
why.
Thank you so much for repeating that.
Oh, no problem. You're welcome. I am learning so much. So, okay, here's a deep dive into Facebook as well. Here's some ways you can optimize your profile. So you can update your profile photo. Honestly, just update your profile photo and cover image and all of a sudden people see you. It's kind of funny. but it's like, oh, I start to notice. It's like it helps the algorithm. I don't know. You can always add your Mary Kay personal website to your bio information if you'd like to. That's fine.
I've
You
done
can,
that.
yeah, me too. You can sprinkle in posts about your MK journey and products you're loving. You don't have to, but you can. And just keep your content authentic. Share real life with little MK touches here and there. And then people know that that's what you're doing. And it's kind of a nice place for people that maybe don't know you're a Mary Kay consultant to find that out, even just looking in the bio area. So you can also put on professional mode if you want to. It's up to you. So, okay, let's see, what do we have? Okay, so there's different kinds of groups. I got to move this here, Facebook groups. Okay, so why use a group? You can handpick who's invited, or you can have your customers invite their friends too. And then most times people will join because they're interested in your business. And if they disappear, well, then you kind of know either they're just not doing Facebook or they're maybe not interested. So helps create a sense of community among your VIP members by having a group. And I feel like that's the way I learned how to connect with people when I first started, was through a group, and then it just kind of grows. And then your customers they kind of have your back, and they'll say really nice things about you to everyone else and recommend you. So it's nice. So there's different types of groups. There's the public group. Now, if you do a public group, you just can't post any prices whatsoever. But I do know of some consultants that just do a public group so they can show what they're wearing, like, the look of the day, or give different tips, but they're not showing prices. I recommend the private one just because the posts are private, and you can find your group. If it's a hidden group, the only ones in there are by invite only, and they can't look for you. So like when I start a party for someone who's a new consultant, I always do the private visible one, just so that it's somewhat private, and then you can post prices and stuff, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. And then, ideas, tips, tutorials, giveaways. I'm telling you, giveaways get people in there like nothing. And if not, then try a poll or a this or that. You can have posts with pricing bundles, team building messages. And it's great if you have a spot where you have your personal website link, like at the very top in the featured area, then it's easy for people to find. If you want to have an agreement link, you can put that in there too. There's just lots of things you can do with Facebook, so it's kind of fun. And let's see here. Okay, so now with the business page, if you choose to do a business page with Mary Kay, I had one, but I guess it deleted itself or something. You can post like your name, that you're a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant. You choose from beauty, skincare, entrepreneur, and then use Mary Kay branded graphics, and you can put your website link in there. And then you can post product spotlights. You can also include prices, before and after photos, event invites. I feel like it's more of like a public professional area where you can show anything. The private group is nice, I guess, too, though, because then not everybody can see everything you're posting. So I guess it just kind of depends on a preference there. So yeah. Oh, and hello to Anne. I saw you pop in. Let's say hi. Okay, so how to sell on Facebook. You can sell on the Facebook business page, in professional mode, in the Facebook group, and Facebook Messenger, like private messages. You don't want to just do a cold message to somebody just randomly asking if they want to buy a satin handset. But if if they're asking about certain things, then it's great. Let's see here. You can include prices and order instructions. It's always good to have a start and end date. a clear call to action. You could do interactive events. You could do a bingo night. You could do your own party within Facebook, which I think Georgie's doing right now. Answer questions, offer skincare and glamour tips. You could do a weekly, like I think Georgie does the Wind Down Wednesdays. I think it's great.
Talk about it Tuesdays.
Yeah, talk about it Tuesday. Exactly. That's great. Okay, here's different things you can share in the direct messages. You can give recommendations. I'm guessing you probably know these things. Discount promotions. You can invite people. Just got to be careful not to send too many all at the same time. Otherwise, you might get in Facebook jail and you can't send messages anymore. That's kind of
Like
frustrating.
me.
Honestly, it's like, come on now. Trying to run a business here. Okay, and earnings or business opportunity info, you can share that. I guess not in a public post. Okay. So I guess on like a private Facebook, your own private page, your personal page, they don't want you sharing how much it costs to get started and things like that. It's more if you're in a group there. So, oh yeah, I like this. Best practice, don't send random mass messages. Follow up after group events. That's always good. And yeah, I think it's kind of a helpful thing. You can even use your voice to talk to people in the voice message part of it, which is fun. Okay. Any thoughts there before we go to Instagram?
Nope.
Okay. So if you're wanting to sell more intentionally, you can actually convert, I guess, your Instagram to a business account. And they recommend using, your professional headshot. Rename your account following the MK naming guidelines, which will be on the next slide. And I did not know these, so these are helpful. You can optimize the bio area and add your MK personal website link, and then just choose between business or creator. So we'll check that out. But it does say if you have a personal account in Instagram, not to use Mary Kay in your username. You could use MK, but I guess not Mary Kay. So here, this might help us a little bit. So looks like you can choose between a business and creator account. So the business account lets you schedule posts, whereas, but the con is limited music and trending sounds. Okay. And then creator account, you get a larger library of music and trending sounds, but you can't schedule. So is anyone using a business account with Instagram?
I
Yeah.
didn't know my business.
Yeah, I didn't know that was really an option, but it is.
I have
Mm.
one for my Instant Pot group, but
Okay.
I don't do anything with it. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's good
Anyway.
to know that you won't lose your followers if you switch to a professional account, though. Everybody will still stay there if you're worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like when you name it, just make sure to put MK, MK, Jane Smith MK or whatever. That's fine, but not Jane loves Mary Kay or something like that. So soccer mom MK. I wonder why you can't do that. That's kind of fun. Anyways, I'm just not going to have one probably. Anyway, I'd find out though ahead of time. Okay, so for stories, reels, and highlights, I like watching these. I think they're kind of fun because you can get views from people. And then if someone's interested, I believe you can see who's seen your reels and your stories. So
Yes, we can.
yeah, so you can kind of know who to interact with possibly through that, or at least who's maybe got their interest might be piqued if they're checking it out several times. I like that you can do polls and ask people questions, get some interaction that way. And then you can do stories showing this is a day in the life of a Mary Kay consultant. I always wanted to do that, but I feel like it would take a lot of time. But it's interesting to watch. And you can have, or you can have shorter videos to show different products. Yeah, so I guess there's even a little training here from Mary Kay on how to do that. Boy, very cool. Okay, if you have a pro account, you can post bundles and specials and discounts with clear visuals. You can even have the click link in bio to shop. You can add your Mary Kay personal website, and you can invite people to send you a direct message for more information about the opportunity. So yeah, so that's kind of fun. And I've seen this too, where people are saying, message me to find your perfect, colors for your season and stuff like that. So it is allowed to do that on professional accounts or in a private message through Instagram. So there you have that. Okay, now we have TikTok. And I think Willa Ann said she's maybe has an account with it. And
I have an account. I just don't put content on there.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
Same here.
Just use it to view things. Cool.
Mary Kay has some really cute videos on there.
Do they?
Mhm.
Cool, because I was wondering if I'm guessing they've probably got different videos on there than they might have on Instagram or even Facebook. So might not hurt to have that. Let's see here. So why TikTok? Endless scrolling of short interest-based videos. Easy for new creators to go viral. I guess you can get your content seen faster. You can show demos, tutorials, quick tips, but I guess you have to be careful because TikTok does not allow content related to the opportunity or team building, even on a business account. So you'd want to probably leave that with a Facebook account or something like that instead. But you can share products, tutorials, reviews, beauty routines, that kind of thing. So that is good to know. Boy, it gets kind of confusing, doesn't it?
Yes.
What can you do and what can you not do? And okay. I guess when you choose a handle is what they call it. They don't want you to use Mary Kay in there, but you may use Mary Kay with IBC, Independent Beauty Consultant, included. Okay. So, good to know. If anyone's working on this, let me know, and we can. I'll post the slides though, so you can take a look in case you're considering this. But so I guess you can put in a bio about yourself, mention that you're a small business owner, add cute emojis, and include your link to your personal website. So that's cool. And then I guess there's a couple different kinds of personal and a business account. So if you have a personal one, it looks like you can't figure out, or you can't use scheduling tools or analytics, but with the business account, you can, I believe. Okay, so start with a personal account for music access, then switch if analytics are needed. Okay, interesting. Cool. So is anyone considering doing this?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
No.
Well, if you do, I'll have this available for you to check out. So at least we know if we're being compliant. So, okay. And then there's different ways to edit, trim things. And if your account is linked to Instagram or Facebook, you can share across the platforms, which is cool. But if you don't have a TikTok account, then I found that you can't see what's on there. So unless somebody shares it through Facebook somehow. But every once in a while, I'll click a button and it'll be like, oh, sign up for TikTok to see this video. So let's see. Okay, so now we have YouTube. This is another kind of fun thing you can do. Get to know YouTube. YouTube has 2.6 billion users. Wow, that's insane.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the whole world. But anyway, so 1/3 of internet users watch tutorials or how-to videos every week. I could see that. If you have a shorter video, 15 billion daily views. Wow, that's crazy. You can, what can you say on YouTube? Product information, fun, flexibility, and community. You can talk about the 50% profit potential on product sales. Well, that's good. But you may not talk about pricing, promotions, or bookings on YouTube. Huh.
Hmm.
I did not know that.
Crazy.
Okay, so the best type of videos to do then would be a how-to, different product benefits, anything with a personal experience, step-by-step tutorials, or unboxing. And it looks like keeping it shorter is best. Yeah, 5 to 15 minutes long. I suppose anything longer and then you kind of lose interest from everyone. So, okay, are we ready for our pop quiz?
Yep.
Okay, what is the best type of account to start with on TikTok if you want access to trending audio? Oh boy, business account, personal account. Oh wait, creator account, personal, verified account.
Hmm. Personal account?
I think so. Let me look here. Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding. Personal account. Very good. And then this one, which of the following platforms is best for long form educational video content?
C.
YouTube.
Yes.
Oh,
YouTube, definitely, because you can have longer videos. I've seen people with 2-hour videos on there on how to play Mario. I'm like, wow.
yeah. Yeah. And my grandson watches those.
That sounds like my daughter.
He
We
can watch
don't,
those for hours.
wow. Yeah, we don't have any video gaming things here, so she just watches it.
Oh.
It works. It's a lot more, it's easier. Okay, true or false? I can post my skincare special on my professional TikTok account. I kind of feel
I-
like you, what do you think? I feel like you can't.
I think
No.
so too.
False.
Okay, let's see. Yep, false. I can post. Yeah, I think it's even if it's professional, they don't want you to post prices. So that is good to know. Okay. Wow, I feel like that was actually really informative. Let's see, how do I get out of the share here? Anything that was new for you? There's so much information.
I don't think I'll ever use TikTok.
Yeah,
It's just not for me.
that is okay.
I can't figure out how to, on my Instagram, Moonlight Moments Beauty, I cannot find how to connect it with my posts.
Oh, uh-huh.
It took
So-
me forever to figure out how to do that, and but I can't for the life of me remember how I did it.
Sure. I get it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I kind of got to work with what is easiest and most user-friendly for you and go from there. Oh, I just saw that Georgie had to run. Okay. Got it. So yeah, I figure, yeah, just use what's best. For me, Facebook is easy until they change it to doing something else, and then, you know, we'll work with that. But so the best thing you can do is make sure you have your customers' phone numbers and information, because in the event that something does happen, then you at least have that. I've had that happen before, like, oh no, about lost my
Yeah.
entire account. So it's good to have everybody's info that way. And I just wanted to put a little plug in there. From now through Friday, any of your sales and stuff like that is going to give you double credit towards like Princess Quarter sales, Queen's Quarter sales, that kind of thing. So just keep that in mind while you're out and about. And I think that's about, oh, and then next week, I believe we're meeting with Cindy and Melanie to see the new fall products. Yay! It's so exciting. You'll love them. They're so fun. And
Next Tuesday, right?
yeah, next Tuesday, you'll even see the new fuzzy socks. They're really cute. So,
Okay.
yeah. And it'll be at the same time, I think, just in Cindy's Zoom. So I think I posted a thing on that, but I'll do it again so you can find us. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me. And I'll make sure to get little gifts out to everybody who's been with me each week. Yeah. I got you all written down here. So I so appreciate you being here with me and hope you learned a little bit.
I did.
I did. Thank you.